We all know about the classics.
But some games didn't get the wide attention of the gaming public.
Some of them were hidden gems.
And others should have been kept a secret.
But the question has always been, who's going to talk about these games? That's why we're here.
Well, it's my turn to do a review again. I did a crappy Sega CD FMV game last time, so why not do another? Why do I do this to myself? Well, I'd have us take a look at the box art on this, but sadly, my copy I didn't get the manual with. So, like the back says, get into Ned's head. Let's just get into this review. Well, here we go. Wirehead for the Sega CD. So the opening cutscene introduces us to the main character, this Ned guy. We quickly find out that a device has been implanted into his brain so that he can be controlled wirelessly with a remote. As shown by his brat kids who think it's funny to mess with him. Seriously, their mom comes down and just says this.
I told you kids not to play with your father's controller. Sorry, darling. Back in a minute.
That's it? Really? I mean, who lets their kids get away with stuff like that? Anyway, enough about their bad parenting. Let's just get on with the game. So Ned plays the tape he received, which seems to be from the doctor who implanted the device in his brain. It's basically just the guy warning Ned that someone's coming for him.
I've got to go. I'll be getting in touch with you very soon. In the meantime, I've got someone watching over you with my controller. Good luck.
Wow, this isn't too bad, especially for an FMV game. I gotta say the story seems pretty intriguing so far. I like how they write us in as the person controlling Ned. Although I'm a little confused on how we're supposed to be able to see him. They don't really explain that, it seems like. But, you know, I'm honestly pretty impressed. Let's keep going here. Uh-oh, the doorbell rang. That's not a good sign.
Ed Hubbard? Yes. My name is Frank Ross. This is my partner, Will Kramer. We're with the FBI. I'd like it if you'd come with us and answer a few questions, please. Why? About what? No big deal, just a few routine questions about Dr. Ohad and staff. But I don't know where he is. How did you know he disappeared?
Also, I have to admit that the acting here is pretty good. You know, for an FMV game, but still not bad.
I have to go.
So, now we get Control. The game plays just like any normal FMV game where you come up to a choice and make a decision on which way to go. Sometimes you guess correctly, and most of the time, you'll guess wrong. Guys, I have to admit, for an FMV game, this is actually really easy to control. I'm honestly really surprised. Most FMV games I've played are really actually hard to control, which sounds funny because, you know, it doesn't take that much to program them, but honestly, this has nailed the controls. I know games like Road Avenger here, you have to have extremely good reflexes in order to be able to even get through it. But this, I think it gives most people a fair amount of time to be able to react to what's going on the screen. And it also gives you 9 tries overall before you hit the game over screen. So I think that's good, especially for an FMV game, but still not great.
Come here! You're killing me! I don't believe this guy!
And with that said, you'll be seeing this screen a lot. And you'll probably see this screen more than you'd like. Which brings me to my main problem with these FMV games. They just all feel the same. It's basically just memorizing button presses and getting through it. And honestly, this game is no exception. While I kind of enjoyed watching all the crazy scenarios play out, the gameplay, if you can even call it that, wore thin really fast. And it's not like I didn't try to beat the game. I probably played it for about 3 hours in total. I got really far too, but just getting so far to get the game over screen and then having to start over from the beginning gets downright frustrating just after a couple tries, and that's when I had to quit. So guys, in conclusion, while the plot that drives the game is actually fairly interesting, I mean especially in comparison to most other FMV games, the game just falls short. And you know, while it tries to keep you engaged with some hilarious scenes, and don't get me wrong, some are really funny, but the FMV style gameplay just gets dull really fast. Honestly guys, I did want to get through the game though, like I said before, but the frustration that comes with these FMV games just makes it not feel worth it to me. With that said though, I think it's one of the better FMV games out there. I mean honestly, it's probably the best one I've played so far, but still, the gameplay just makes it not that good. I'm going to have to give it a 5 out of 10. But if there are people out there that like FMV games, you got to check this one out because it's really good for an FMV game. So yeah guys, that's my review of Wirehead for the Sega CD. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Obscure Game Reviews, and Derek will see you for the next one.